All right, we're joined by Rapids head coach Chris Armas. We'll start off with his general thoughts on the week ahead, then open up to questions.
You know, the we had a 9-game season, then the 5-game season. Now it's the 4-game season, one at a time, and we're really looking forward to another key matchup with a team in our conference right there. You know, we're coming off a really good win. Dallas is coming off a really good win, so it's going to be a really tough game. I've seen them play lately. They're combative. They're tough. They are making things happen. So yeah, a lot of respect for those guys, and I already know we'll have our hands full. It always is such a tough game in Dallas. Heat is always an element. But yeah, listen, this is what it's all about. I said after the last game, this is what the playoffs are all about, and these are all playoff games for us. So, and we're not looking to just scrape in and stumble into the playoffs. We want to get in and get some decisive results because we want to make some noise in the playoffs. But one at a time. We have a lot of work to do, but we love that we've put ourselves in a good spot with 4 games to go. We're in a good position. This is what we all signed up for. We love the spot we're in.
Coach, there's some fun storylines going into this one. First, Hoffa messing with Texas every time he faced the Texas team. Reggie going back to his old club to face them, and then even Lalas Abubakar facing his old club. Any thoughts on those players and their stories?
Well, Lalas Abubakar is one of my favorite people and professionals I've been around, and that's because I loved him as a person, and I appreciate so much of how he played the game. So we stay in touch. It'll be nice to see him, and there's a lot of love for Lalas Abubakar from this entire team and club and fan base. In terms of Rafa Navarro, if he can keep up the scoring against Texas teams, I mean, maybe he likes the heat, not sure, but he just loves scoring. So it's something that, if he can continue to be sharp, continue to be a threat, continue to be dangerous in and around the goal, he is something else. The way he runs for the team and still is dangerous every single time. So yeah, if he continues that, the goals, yeah, great. And then who was the other one you asked me about?
Reggie Cannon.
Reggie Cannon, homecoming for Reggie. Amazing for him to get to see family. He's playing the best we've seen him. For me, he's maybe the best right back in the league. For us, he's locked down. He's attacking relentlessly. Works on all parts of his game. Real professional, amazing human being, prideful in everything he does. And again, I think he's playing the best he has. So perfect timing as the playoffs race heats up. Nice that he gets a homecoming and some family, friends, and a lot of people at that organization that have a lot of love for him. So yeah, good for Reg.
Chris, how important was for the energy of the team and for the momentum to win a game like the one we saw on Saturday, last minute home game?
I think it's so important. So important for where we are in the season because of what the 3 points means, especially against Houston. It's a 6-point game, right? We come into the day, they're 3 points away. We win, they're 6 points away. So it's huge for us in terms of our quest for the playoffs. I think I'm after the game, I'm sitting there late at night and laying in bed, and I'm thinking about our fans that come out, all the things they can think about doing on a Saturday night. And maybe for some people it's the first time they ever saw a Rapids game, and some are the true blue fan, tried and true fans. They leave happy, loving what they saw. A team that, to the very end, we stepped on the pitch to win, and we finished the game to win. And you cannot question, in the last 15 minutes, I think a team that really showed a big desire to win the game. So, for me as the coach, when I think about the players, I can't give them that moment. They have to take that moment. We can put them in situations and try to make some substitutions, but the way that they went after the game, that's what winning looks like. I've said this for a long time. We have winners here, but that means a lot for those guys. They all grow and a little bit bigger after it. But think about Manyoma and Rob Holding and Rafa Santos. They're just coming into our team and trying to pick up running with it all. To see them all come together in that moment, really cool. and the way they celebrated that moment with the fans and each other, very, very special for the team, and maybe this can continue and we use it for what's ahead. We'll see.
Speaking of Alexi, I wanted to ask about the arrival of Alexi Manyoma, in addition to Hafa. I don't know if you've gotten Hafito to stick yet. Santos to pair up with Hafa Navarro. The South American boys seem to just bring this joy, this levity to training, to the games. I hear so much more laughter. Is that something you feel on the field and in the locker room?
Definitely. And this is not. We didn't get lucky with this. We recruit this way. Our recruitment, we're looking for personality as well. So when we get references about these players, we're asking certain questions. When we Zoom with these players, we're trying to get to know the person behind the player, trying to understand the personality that the person has. So you can see a big smile on the Zoom with Manyoma. You knew he had big self-belief, but personality, creativity in the way he plays. He's a team guy, counter presses the way he did in this game, his own 18 to help get the goal at the other end. Like, when you think about Rafa Santos, for sure, you get to see the creativity and desire he has to attack, and he just runs out of gas sometimes because he's running up and back. But he's a guy that I think needed some direction and some love too, because he's told me he loves how it feels here. And you guys like Noah Cobb, who've added to the team, said that he loves being here. I said, why? I can tell you I love the environment, but I love coming to work every day. It's a big compliment to us because we try to create this environment for guys to not just have fun, but this is how they can be the best version of themselves. Rob Holding, you can see that he's added a maturity, experience, but there's no question he's been at a high level. You can see the demands he puts on himself, the team with him and Maxu moving the line, all the little details that we ask, defending outside the box, moving the line, shifting and being ball oriented. He's right up to speed with it. He says in many ways at Arsenal and with Arteta, we do a lot of this stuff, so it translates. But there's been all those guys who contributed to the maybe resurgence of this energy and inner belief that we can win and beat anybody.
Chris, how important is for you guys to face two teams like Real Salt Lake and FC Dallas, some of the teams that are there on the fight?
Yeah, right there. This is it's playoff time, and it's designed that way. You play the Western Conference teams towards the end of the year, so this is, of course, it works out this way. Obviously, each game has something a little bit different. You can throw Minnesota in there too. Minnesota is already in the playoffs, but another Western Conference opponent, and then you throw LAFC. It's great. This is again. I know that this time of year, in my entire career as a coach and a player, I've always been fortunate to be in these moments. Like, I'm not eliminated mathematically from these situations where everything's on the line. This is what the kids dream about when they are the 10-year-old self, right? It was always, Chris steps up to the spot. He's the fifth shooter. If he scores, they win. If he misses, they lose. This is, I remind the guys, this is what they sign up for. They've asked for this. Otherwise, they would have taken a different line of work. So when the pressure comes, they are up for it. They showed the other night. It was the biggest game of the year, and they showed up. And shows we're up for the fight. So yes, to do it with Dallas right there in the standings, to then have to Rocky Mountain Cup on the line, it's perfect. We love it.
Coach, a lot has been made about Paxton Aaronson's performance. Eye test shows that Paxton's presence is also elevating Cole Bassett's performance. Are you seeing something similar?
Yeah, I am. It's real. It's not up for debate. Like, this is, Cole knows him well on the pitch. They stay close to each other. We've chosen to put Cole a little bit higher. I still think that some of his best stuff and finishing attacks and the energy he brings up and intelligence. You can see he played with a lot of confidence the other night. I thought Cole was excellent, and Paxton, just another performance. I mean, he just got here essentially, but the type of energy he plays with, we want to play a team that plays with intensity, and we talk about making the game fast. Well, that's in his DNA. But those two guys are a couple of guys that can get on the same page, and it happened pretty quickly. They've been around each other before in this game, so yeah, it's good to see Paxton really showing his stuff. He's excellent, and he's excellent for us. He's all the things that we want in an attacking player up there. So energetic, even against the ball. You can see how many times he affects things. And in a mid block the other night, we barely got played through. He was excellent. And Cole, it was great to see him have that performance. I think it was important for him. I think it was important for the team. Seeing Cole get a goal there too, decisive goal, was great.
Do you have any special point that you have to change playing away after the Galaxy and Sporting Kansas loses?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much right now, but yes, we have to shift our mentality and understand, not just understand, but execute what going on the road is all about. And there's some different things. Some of it's not so much. For me, it's there's controllables. We can have a different mindset and mentality going on the road, with the ball, against the ball, where we pick up decisions. We have to shift our mentality in a different way if we're going to get results on the road, because we're good enough to do it. We did it in places like Seattle and some places where we really show up. In Houston, it's just about now being more consistent on the road. So we're addressing that this week.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys. Peter.